Y'all, I promise this is my last video of the night. Let's talk about Manon's epic crash out.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all the y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie
Welcome back, everybody. On this episode of 90 Day Fiance the Other Way, Season 7, Episode 2, we saw Manon absolutely have a crash out. Not only that, we saw her have one in Episode 1. I went to found an article on Reddit that I'm going to read just a little bit of it. I will make sure that the link is provided in this video. Matter of fact, let me do that right now so that I don't forget to do that. I like to give credit where credit is due, and this article absolutely came from Reddit. So let me add it. Let's see, and then we'll get right into it. I'm coming. All right, so it's there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I did that because I believe that people should get credit for their stuff. Okay, so in this episode, in this um, post, it says, I don't know if anyone else has seen yet, but Manon is crashing out on Instagram currently, managing to be a misogynist, and at the same time, she only poops on Anthony for not making enough money. Then says women have to stay in relationships they are not happy in, and that's why she's still with the broke boy. Then goes on to blame his family for not being retired to take care of her son. Anyone else notice that she always hulks out when the situation isn't perfectly curated to what she wants? She will go down kicking and screaming, trying to control that narrative. She starts the video off that she did, and this video was entitled Let's Let's have a little explanation and reminder about the show, guys. You know, it's amazing to me how every season we always get some cast member that wants to teach us a lesson. Girl, bye, sit down. So anyway, continue on. She starts off the video with a simple explanation of how reality TV works. Don't worry, she acts like it's earth-shattering info, telling us we haven't seen all the conversations, so we don't know anything. But don't worry. If we see those, we'd understand why she whines so pathetically when she has to lift a finger in her life. What do you think? We're not seeing what we want to see? Or the show doesn't match up with the image of herself that she wants to present? Also, where was Anthony doing this? Based off of other stuff she's posted, I unfortunately think they make it. But surely Anthony won't let her just poop on him without saying anything. Honestly, I'm surprised he left their son with her while she filmed it because the whole video is giving substance of some kind, to be honest. That's their opinion, not mine. I'm just reading. It all started an hour ago when she posted 15 minutes worth of a crash out, so we'll probably get more content from it soon. So some of the commenters who commented under this post about her going on Instagram on social media and acting a complete and total fool. Okay. Hold on for a second. Okay. All right. So someone said it's only been 2 episodes and she's already the most exhausting person on my screen. Her poor son must have headaches all day from her yelling and crying. Another one said first episode he didn't even want to go to her. He doesn't even know her well, and when she is around, he's shrieking justice for that baby. Someone says she actually has energy, vampire energy. Another commenter said this woman is unhinged. I don't know what she was trying to accomplish by going on the show, but clearly it backfired. Someone else said she seems like a very controlling person who freaks out when she loses control. She shouldn't have gone on reality TV. She was on there on more. She was on here on more than one account responding to negative feedback about her first after the first episode. Someone says we see how fragile her ego is when dealing with her husband and family. I don't know how she thought she could survive the scrutiny of the world, especially when she's the antagonist of the story. Someone else says she's unbearable. Another person says she's exhausting. They say, yep, she's extremely rude and crazy, even by 90-day fiance standards. Someone said, really? What a scumbag. Another commenter said the following. Did anyone else feel bad for her parents when she first saw them? They seemed so happy to have their daughter with them. And she was like, these people. Her parents actually look like nice people. She is just ridiculous. Another one said, I have an insanely stressful mom too, and she reminds me of her mom. My mom was always screaming and losing her temper. My siblings and I all ran to our dad too, and we were terrified of our mom. Unfortunately, it didn't get better. And she's still the same. I just only see her once every couple of hertz. She is borderline person. My mom is disgusting. Is my mom. I'm not diagnosing Manon. Someone says she wants to gain sympathy from people, but she's doing the complete opposite. Nobody likes her. She's made a terrible impression of herself, and people could see through her. Her voice, her yelling, screaming is just despicable. Another person went on to say she's selfish and seems to dislike who she is. I don't know what she needs to do to fix that, possibly get to a healthier way. And I say that in a completely non judgmental way because she truly seems to dislike her body despite leaning into curvy girl things with her work. She's very pretty, but she's clearly got some deep seated self loathing that's impacting everyone around her. Her poor son doesn't seem bonded at all to her, and there are many working mothers and stay at home dads where the child is still equally bonded. She's got to grow up and care more about her kid than herself. Also, she is incredibly annoying. When I saw this, I thought the same thing about her. I had the same sentiments. I believe that there's something more psychological going on with her. I think that she really does need to tackle her weight, but the most important thing that she tackles is herself esteem and the rejection of herself. As I said in my previous video, I do believe that you have to give yourself grace. Everybody is not going to be extremely pretty. Everybody is not going to be in the perfect way and all that. But I must agree that I think that she is absolutely crashing out. And to go on Instagram to try to school us and tell us we don't know what we're looking at. We didn't see what we saw. If we saw what we saw, then we will understand why she was crashing out. There is no excuse to first see your parents and then to just say how much you hate being back. You know, she didn't even watch as the grandparents interacted with the little boy. But we're going to be able to see whether or not she is just all talk and all excuses and is just a deplorable type of person as we continue to watch 90 Day Fiance the Other Way, season 7. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this downtown in the comments. And until then, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. I am going to bed. Bye, y'all.